let's say you cocoon a human.
Cocoon a human.
You put a human in a cocoon, okay?
Krillin! You're not ready for the Kamehameha! Questionable!
What? That's terrible. Welcome, everybody, to this episode of Questionables. Today's questionable is... Caterpillars create a cocoon to become a butterfly. Butterflies help pollinate flowers and cause good in the world. What creature should have a cocoon to help it transform and become more useful? And how would this new creature help the world?
Humans.
Magikarp.
All
Also,
right.
I'm Thomas.
Okay.
He's Thomas. She's Chelsea.
I'm Phil from the Silver Blunderbuss. That was the question. How would you like to answer that?
Magikarp was a good answer.
That's not a real creature. How would that help the
Who are you
world?
to decide what's a real
This is
creature?
a becomes a Gyarados. This question is insane.
Gyarados doesn't help the world.
Snorlax.
It only causes fear.
So the
This
idea
is
is
fast.
like, if something could go into a cocoon and evolve, what
And
would
become-
it be?
Yeah, but it's useful for us. What if a cow went into... Okay, yeah, I'm already getting some
You're already
lights
on
here.
it. Yeah, I like where this is going.
Cow goes into a cocoon, comes out of the cocoon, has two udders. That
Extra
helps
milk?
everybody.
I am absolutely behind that.
Absolutely, right?
This guy likes his milk.
So
You
like
know, there's
polar
a
bears
world.
go into a cocoon and then when they come out they're invincible and like armored, so
That's
they don't
terrible.
but they don't go extinct and mess up the ecosystem.
Yeah.
So selfish, worried about getting mauled by polar bears. You know how many people we can afford to lose?
Why?
It needs to be a living creature,
good.
right?
Creature.
Creature. It's gotta be a creature.
Okay, creature, but a Magikarp's a creature.
Yes, a Magikarp's a creature.
Cartoon creature.
Gyarados don't help nobody.
I
And
disagree.
also, it already exists.
Yeah, but if
Red
it were real,
Gyarados.
Even cooler, and you could ride around on them using surf.
How about this?
Just imagine seeing that from the beach. You're like lounging, and then you just see
Suddenly
a
just-
giant sea
Guy
dragon
on the back.
that's red with a kid riding on the back of it. How cool that would be. Anyway, cocooned animals.
What? Okay,
I'm on
listen,
track.
if you want to cheat the system, you could be like, I want a cat to go into a cocoon and
And
become
become
Magikarp.
not a dick.
If you like start watching what people put on YouTube, they think we worship cats.
Maybe
Felt like
Egyptians
cats
didn't
were
worship
gods.
cats either. They were just like,
I know.
cat hieroglyphics are gonna be
It's
like.
funny. It's funny.
They're like cat videos are gonna be popular someday. What
Let's
do we got?
pretend
Hieroglyphics. That's the best.
They don't have
video.
videos. They got cat hieroglyphics to
The next
What if it
read.
was
And
all
they're
like,
like,
yeah.
oh, look how cute.
That's what
Why are
all
they
the
all German? Look how cute
Look
that
how
cat
cute.
is.
How do you know they didn't have a non-German accent?
Ramses, come here. Come here, Ramses.
Tutankhamun.
That Tutankhamun.
They're here to turn
That
you into a mummy.
That would explain why in Indiana Jones they know exactly where to look for the staff of Ra or whatever.
But Indiana found that.
What?
He found this
But
stuff.
they
Haven't
dug up
you
the
not
whole...
seen Indiana
They
Jones
stole
movies?
all
What
of
are you
Indiana
talking
Jones's
for?
I
ideas.
saw the first one. I saw the
Okay.
second one. I saw the one with the little baseball kid. and
Little
I saw
baseball
the one-
kid. Yeah, the
I
kid
saw
was a
the-
baseball.
Worst one.
I
That
saw
is
the
the
one
worst.
where
Some
that
would
box
argue
melts
with
people's
Crystal
faces.
I like the
I even like
Jesus
that
Cup
one.
one.
Yeah, the Jesus Cup is good.
What does that mean?
Indiana Jones and the Jesus Cup.
I don't
What?
think it's called
What?
that, but yeah.
With Daniel Craig as his dad.
Nice try. Stop it. I'm stupid film guy.
Oh my god! Sean Connery! Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Old people go into cocoons,
And
become
become
young people.
younger.
That'd be
And then-
wonderful.
But then if
But-
you make kids,
We get
no one-
overpopulated.
That is
really
true,
quickly.
but I mean, like, as someone who's been around old people occasionally, I feel like it would be so, like,
But would
good
they
for
still?
them.
Would they?
yes, it's good for them.
I know,
would
but
would it still? Would they still die like at a normal rate in the sense that like
I think that would be the safest way.
right?
So
like
they
they
can
would
be
younger
happy and
be
young.
happy and young, but they would still die of old age, right? Or whatever problems that they would have died
Mhm.
from
How many
originally.
times?
Because otherwise, you're right. The world would be overpopulated.
So that when you're old, you don't have to live out your life just sitting in a chair in a home somewhere. Instead, you can
Yeah,
go
you
out.
could
You could
just keep
spend
going
time with
out,
your younger
yeah.
family. You could keep up with your grandkids
But-
and everything, and you still die. But
still
you get
die,
to
like-
fit in all of that stuff
die
that
in,
you
like,
thought
10,
you'd never be
15
able to do
years?
again.
But definitely in
As
our society,
you die the same
they
time you
need
would
to
have
go back
died
to work.
older.
But
Like,
how,
there wouldn't be retirement anymore. You just have to keep working.
So you'd be young and you
Suck.
die
No, but
when
they-
you're supposed to die.
I think there should be a rule that you don't have to work, that you still get to retire and everything, and you get to go in this cocoon. And then
It's
you
like,
get to
hey,
be
you
younger.
won.
You did it.
made it long enough.
Yeah.
What you're telling me is that
Yeah.
if all these old people become like start masquerading as young people, then it's gonna be like there are gonna be clubs where like half the population die because it's like those damn old people disguised as young people just fell dead in my club, and then you're gonna have to make a rule.
Well, they're not going to be that young. How young are you making them? Just young enough so that they don't
And
have to be
Yeah,
super
so, like,
old
physically
and,
able to do
physically
things.
Fit.
It's a
Like-
nightmare.
Say like in like late 30s, early 40s.
Oh,
maybe.
okay, because I'm like, how would you card people if you're like, are you
Yeah,
16
you go
or
to
are you
the
81?
club and you're like, ooh, I'm gonna pick up
You
this
need
young,
ID.
and then they're like,
You need to
80
keep
and
your
you're,
you need to keep your ID from when you're visibly old.
But that would
You
get
gotta make sure
faked
it's
so
sepia
much. That would just
Or
get faked.
sepia.
Yeah, but just
still.
like kids who get fake IDs,
Yeah, but maybe
it would be
will
a
be
problem.
like, what's that movie with Tom Cruise where they scan your eyes? Maybe we'll be
War of the
but
Worlds.
Minority Report,
Yeah,
absolutely
Minority
wrong.
Report. War of the World. Is Tom right?
Rain Man.
Does a cocoon just happen, or do you have to like go somewhere?
gotta
and get
go.
into it?
I feel
Like-
like it'd be a facility
In
of
this
some
case,
kind.
it sounds like you go to like the Cocoon office, you
This
get in
is
the
a
line,
great
it's like the
sci-fi movie.
it's like the DMV, you gotta
Yeah.
fill in some paperwork, you're like, I'm a registered
Can
old
you?
man.
Okay, if you're a woman, can you get pregnant after you're?
Ooh, that's an
That's-
interesting
that's
wrinkle.
not
No,
how it
your
works.
I feel
uterus
like it
does
shouldn't
not
work that way.
regenerate.
Your uterus is gone, it's turned to dust long ago.
But men can still keep producing children.
No.
That's how
But
it's
they can
always
always
worked.
Right.
do that though.
That's how
Right,
it's
but now-
always worked.
But when you're
Are we
older,
giving women the chance again
Wait,
after
no,
they go?
no, that's not. Whoa, that was very
Sex for
uncomfortable.
all the octogenarians.
Are you insane?
Imagine it was just like,
Feels like absolutely not.
Brenda,
women
this is
getting
my first
pregnant?
time. I gotta tell you something, I'm actually 71. Is this making the
Yeah,
world?
it would make the
I
world
think
better
it is
because
in
people they would
overall.
feel happier, right? Like it must be miserable to be old and be hurting. That's
Yeah.
what I think.
If
it
you're
is.
young and,
And you
do
see
an
all these like
80-year-old,
young people, and they're like, I used to be like that. It gives you one last chance to be like that, and then you
and it's
can
not
pass
taking
on
away, yeah,
in
yeah.
peace.
But I'm already thinking like we have all these able-bodied people, and they don't have to
They
work.
waste
Like,
them.
come on, we might as well make them work
But
since
that's
they
not. Why is that
can.
fair? That's not better.
Capitalist.
But we
control.
might as well. Like,
dictatorships for everyone.
that guy's able to plow the land. He should be plowing the land.
I don't think we're plowing
Yes.
the land anymore. I think we've
In
destroyed it.
suburban
Whatever.
Montreal, if he needs to plow the land,
He's
go
gonna-
into your front
He is
lawn.
gonna plow the land.
Also, what if you're one of those like freaks? They are freaks, by the way. Hold on,
What?
they are freaks.
One of those.
If you
freaks.
live to your 120 and then you're like at 50, I want to become young again, and then you're like, I'm even older the second time than I was the first time.
Wait,
There's
what?
no-
Oh, yeah, that's
You
like-
can only do it once.
Yeah. So then they're like, I should have waited. Because
Well, there should be an 8.
Oh, because they're like, oh,
Yeah, 'cause
they don't
I
realize
didn't
they're gonna
anticipate
live that long,
my-
and they're like,
Oh,
I
they get that
wasted
old
now
again.
they're 70
I
again.
wasted it.
Oh.
Yeah.
What if they stay that same age the whole time after they go into the cocoon? They're permanently.
That's not how it works.
I'm sorry.
Why do you
This.
get to
Yeah,
decide how
I'm sorry.
it works?
This insane hypothetical
Oh my
situation
God, that's not.
that you've
Women,
just decided.
No, their uteruses turn to dust, and no, they can't stay the same age.
Okay,
because
this
Phil
is the
God's
reality
all
I live in.
decided. Go.
It's a really easy question.
Okay, go.
Oh, it's a really easy question,
our
everybody. He'd
answer's
make a great
terrible.
tutor.
People eat cows. What if
Crocodiles.
a cow
Alligator.
or any of these things enter a cocoon and become a bigger cow?
You
That's
know, we
dumb.
already have that.
More
You know what?
meat. That's dumb!
Yes, that is
That
dumb.
is dumb because that's gonna create. We're gonna consume that. Imagine what that's gonna do to our bodies. We're already like genetically morphing.
That's
things.
just.
A
Then we're
cocoon
gonna
is
have
not
a super genetically morphed cow, and it's gonna.
No, the cocoon
What?
would be natural though.
Are you
If a-
saying-
Yes, the cocoon is natural, but
No,
then you already had.
it's like
all
bananas.
those- yeah, but all those
Bananas-
genetics that are in there are then getting super cocooned into
You're
a super
saying
cow.
you're
it's
basically
natural.
saying
It's
that
like
a
bananas
butterfly
is
is a
little.
freak caterpillar.
No, I'm not.
That it goes
saying
into a
that.
cocoon and then it's like you messed up
No,
your
because
genetics,
already,
bro.
now I have
Already.
wings.
We cows that we consume are cows that are living in not really safe environments, and we're injecting them with things to make
They're
it better
safe
for us
until
to
we
eat.
want them to
More
not be
meat.
safe anymore.
They
then
don't
we
walk
eat them.
around so that they're fatter and juicier, and then we're gonna take that cow and put it in a cocoon and make it even bigger.
If a cocoon can turn a caterpillar into a butterfly, Why would this that seems like a waste? Just it makes the thing bigger. Why not build
Sometimes
an enlargement ray or something?
the best
Or
solution.
just inject growth
We have
hormones.
the technology.
We can do this. We can make cows bigger
Okay.
already. We don't need cocoons.
I think we've answered that questionable. So thank
Phil's
you guys.
answer was stupid.
Yeah, not
Thank-
Like, comment, and subscribe if you think Phil's answer was dumb.
In the space below where the comments go.
Also, we'll take criticism too. I mean,
Thomas
obviously
takes it
Phil's is
every
the
day.
I
lowest.
won't, so shut the